Hey, what's happening there, guys? Elton McFall here, aka Retro Old School. Well, since I didn't practically go out today and I have a bloody small 4.5 apartment, I figured, well, let's go out Saturday evening since I don't have a life and make a walking video. And I didn't even know it was snowing this much because of the fact that oh crap, it's true, the wind is coming towards me. It's not good for the lens. Ooh. Yeah, I didn't even know it was snowing this hard because I can hardly see out my windows because they're all fucking frozen. Because it's like, what, minus 16? I gotta wipe off the lens already. Shit. Oh. Okay, so yeah, I was just thinking as I was wiping off the lens, you know, like as intense as this looks, this is like almost nothing compared to most of you follow the news like me, how they fucking got hammered big time in fucking Newfoundland there in St. John's. I mean, holy shit, 75 centimeters of snow. 75 centimeters. What is that, like 10 inches or something? No, sorry, it's about up to that fucking door. That's insane. I mean, I'm like, look. Let me show myself here. Look at me. Me alone, I'm fucking like 6'3". You know? Look like an Italian. Yeah, me alone, I'm like 6'3". Check that out, eh? Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful sight. Oh, it's slippery. Oh, he's sliding, that son of a bitch. I think that was an Audi on top of that. Yeah, man, I'm gonna be fucking busy tomorrow, that's for sure. For a Sunday. I don't know, sometimes I think a lot of fucking snowstorms actually happen on a Sunday. Remember the last time I walked out of my place and filmed a snowstorm, or the rest of it on a Sunday morning. There's that cool looking Jeep there. Sorry, I got excited about this heavy snowfall. I didn't even mention what street we're on. We're on Adam Street, or as the French call Adin. Here's an ideal vehicle for this kind of weather. Like I probably did in the last walking video I did in this street. Here I am glorifying this fucking, I don't know, 25 or 30-year-old Jeep, give or take. Oh man, I'm not walking in the right direction. I'm not walking with the wind. The snow is getting all up in that lens. That's not too good. Not too good. There's that church there. Really want to see you, Lord, but it takes so long, my Lord. Oof, this is daunting. Fuck, am I walking in the street? Jesus, Murphy. Oh, yeah. Really wanna see you alone, but it's alright. I'm the walking, backwards walking man. Backwards walking man. I'm just a backwards walking man. No problem, I'm the backwards walking man. I'll take a little peek there. Make sure I don't walk into a fucking tree. What's this guy talking to? This guy's as bad as I am. This is where the 29 bus stop is here, which goes to Joliette metro station. As I said it before, and I'll say it again because I'm an expert at being a fucking broken record. Good old Econoline. Yeah, good old Econoline. Fuck, do they even still make these anymore? Yeah, my pal, my landlord, my pal there, my friend Real, he sent me an email today asking me if I could shovel the steps, just a couple of steps in front of my door, my neighbor's door, because he says he's got a really bad cold. I said, fuck yeah, I believe it, because I had it too. It's going around there, and now it's a fucking pneumonia going around in fucking China. And it's a deadly pneumonia, like apparently especially deadly. Pneumonia is no fucking joke. My father died from that in 2006. We all thought he was going to be okay, I think, because, you know, he don't look weak, you know, his health was generally good. Not perfect, mind you. He had or what he thought he had for many years, we thought he had was a chronic fatigue syndrome, which means you're always tired. I got to keep an eye on this lens here, because I know it's getting wet, so I'm going to have to clean it off here and there. I think I'm going to have to do that again right now. Great. Hang on, guys. That's the unfortunate thing. If you film in intense weather like this, you got to constantly clean off the lens from the residue. Okay, see, you know me with graffiti, but I gotta admit, that's pretty well done. Looks like it should be on a fucking boxcar at least, or a hopper. Something like that. You know? Not too many people out driving tonight in this inclement weather. The weather. The weather. Oh, I went out for a pizza at Cornet Pizza with my brother. I can't believe we've been going there fucking 30 years. I told that to Jimmy, he's one of the owners, who was the fucking heirloom of that place. 30 fucking years we've been going to this restaurant. That's when you know you feel old. You know? There's that Intrepid I always liked, and unfortunately it's a Chrysler piece of junk. And Chrysler products are real big over here in this part of town because a lot of people are still very poor around here, and you can afford those cars because they're junk. But they're stylish. Speaking of stylish, there's that Mustang is always parked here, eh? Driving that in the winter. It almost seems like a shame, isn't it? Yeah, well, one good thing about modern vehicles, they definitely don't rust as much as the old ones. The old ones, oh my god, I love old cars, but fuck, some of them rust even way more than others. It's scary how some of them rust badly. I.e., for example, especially when you talk about GM and Chrysler products from 58 to 61, 60, oof. Oh my god, look at this, eh? This was probably used to be a French-owned dépanneur like so many other places around here, but you know. Now, of course, the Chinese took over the dépanneur field, and a few Arabic people too, and that's how it is, man. Things change. Things change. You know, look at this beautiful balcony here. I wouldn't mind having a place like that. That's fucking cool, you know. I probably noticed it, of course, before. You know, God knows how many times I filmed walking videos in the street, but actually, because, truth be told, this is, if I haven't mentioned it before, this is my favorite street here in Hochelaga. I guess Ontario would be second, I suppose. I don't know if I can make this video too long because, again, snow is, you know, it's really intense, and I'm afraid it's gonna I don't want it to fuck up the camera. I can afford to buy another camera. It's not like I got money under the mattress. Hey, speaking of which, did you guys see this fucking story of this guy who got this fucking couch, right? And I don't remember where in the States or something, and he found like fucking, how much was it? $43,000 in cash in the fucking couch, and the pillows and all that. They were sitting at the couch, and they never thought it felt uncomfortable, so they started taking it apart. You believe that shit? Unbelievable. $43,000. And you know what? The guy who found it, he actually found out from the second-hand store where he got the couch, blowing off the snow from the camera, who had that fucking couch, and returned the money to them. Apparently, the people who gave the fucking couch away, it belonged to their fucking grandfather, and he had just recently passed away. What a story, you know? That's weird. It's a weird story. A lot of people wouldn't have turned that money in, man. But you know, it's true. When you're talking about that kind of money, I think a lot of people would have turned it in. I'd have to say, even me, I'd be conflicted. You know? Now we're approaching the name of the street that I love to pronounce because it sounds funny. It just rolls off the tongue when you say it. And now I got half my hand on the camera lens because I don't want the snow to get to it too much. Yeah, I think it's letting up slightly. Oh, I don't have this thing on the correct heading. Oh, whatever. Yeah, coming up to Rue Bourbonnière. There's an alleyway. Yeah, not too many people out tonight. I like that. I like that. I'm really glad I went out. But you know when you feel fucking lazy? You're like, oh, it's cold, it's fucking windy. But you know what? I don't really feel the wind because it's coming from the north. So I got to follow these fucking buildings to shield me from said cold wind. Yeah. Another dépanneur. That's when you know you're in Montreal. There's a fucking dépanneur almost every corner. It seems anyway. Yeah. Uh-oh. Probably shouldn't have done that. Mayday. Yoy, there's something I don't think I've ever seen. Disparu means missing, as you probably guessed. Sébastien Métivier. Since 1984, this kid's been missing. Jesus, well, you know, hey, maybe my video, you never know, could, you know, fucking spring up a memory of somebody watching and say, hey, I knew that kid, or whatever, I don't know. Changed his name or something. Or it was Frank who abducted him, I don't know, something. A lead, you know, it's like that story I just fucking mentioned about the couch. You never know, man, you never know. Yeah, floor that mother. Now I want to get some responses, big time. That's what you gotta love about emergency vehicles. They don't fuck around. They're responding quick and fast, and they're gonna be sliding all over the fucking place, like a fucking slippery fish in a fucking. I'm sorry, I couldn't come up with something too clever enough to do that. Ooh, it's a big fucking pine, eh? Oh yeah, there's this beautiful church here. You know, it's funny, eh? Like, I know I often mention it, I just love church designs, these old churches. I'm not even a churchy guy, I'm not even a religious guy. I don't even know if I really believe in God, if there is one. I mean, look at me, I'm visually impaired and I'm a fucking fanatic and expert of classic vehicles. I can't drive them because of a piece of paper. But God, I love the designs of these old churches. Like this one here, I would say, I don't know, 55 to 66, something like that design. Built in, and look at this nice old... Oh man, this looks like a nice old Chevy actually that I... Oh no, it's not the same one I filmed. It's funny because there was one I filmed that was really clean up on Hochelaga Boulevard in that two-tone scheme, but this one is rough. Just hard to say because it's nighttime, you know? Yeah. Now we're gonna be coming up to Pinef Boulevard Pinef. And I think I'm gonna stop there because again, I'm a little hesitant in fucking using this camera too long. And this heavy snow here, and I can't for the life of me. I think this is Jean Mont Street. Jean Mont? Jean d'Arc. What's that fucking sign? I know, I swear too much. Jesus Christ, blow it out your horn. Where's that fucking sign, for fuck's sake? I don't even want to zoom in with the fucking camera because it's snowing so much. Go to hell with it. Whatever, fuck. I'm gonna assume it's Jean d'Arc Street. Even though, if you never heard the expression, you know I'm full of them. Never assume, because when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. And don't forget it. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, and inside is so delightful. And since there's no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Even though it's January fucking 18th today, and actually, come to think of it, that was an important day because I found out 2 days ago I went to the Salvation Army store there and fucking failed, man. You should get a fucking ticket for this. Look at this fucking moron. What kind of parking is this? Obviously. Oh my god, jeez, it takes all kind of... Oh, but you actually thought of putting your fucking wipers so your fucking windshield doesn't get fucking covered in ice. Look at this, if your fucking car gets hit by another vehicle, it's your fucking goddamn fault. What a fucking moron, man. Jesus, people are stupid. This is why we have laws. All of us good people paying for laws that never existed in the past because of fucking stupid people like this. These fucking stugats. That's what I'm talking about. Jesus Christ, man. I don't even remember what I was talking about now. I'm just... I get flabbergasted by shit like that, you know? Tabarnak. Station comme du monde, câlisse. Tabarnak. C'est ça qu'on a des lois. Du monde fucking cave, tu Tabarnak. You think I got anger issues? Fucking A right. Dippener, no name dippener. With lots of fucking hell. Look at this. That's when you know you live in a ghetto. Look at this fucking these bars on these windows. Where the fuck are we? Compton? Jesus Murphy. Oh, we're arriving at Boulevard of Pinef. Maybe I'll walk up to fucking the metro. I don't know. Because I love this. One of the things I love about this boulevard coming up is there's a lot of... This is a great place to film emergency vehicles responding, and I need that stuff really big time because I haven't really caught anything in days. And I haven't been going out as long as usual because A, the weather's been fucking shite, but more importantly, I'm still recovering from this fucking pericarditis. fucking heart infection wall of the heart infection bullshit. She turned around to saw me because I talked too loud. I know, pas trop fort about this. Anyway, so yeah, hope you enjoyed this shit. It's a labor of love what I do there, documenting the interesting things about the city, vehicles, and of course all of it is a good reflection of who Elton McFall is, excuse me, and what I'm all about, what I love, what I notice, what I care about. Look at that, it's like kind of desolate, eh? It's snowing so much, you know. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. The Salvation Army store, their last day of operation was today on fucking on Notre Dame Street and Guy. That place had been a part of the Salvation Army, I think, since 1946, that building, something like that. So yeah, it's too bad, but hey, what are you gonna do? They probably couldn't pay the fucking bills anymore on the rent because the fucking taxes are too expensive in this city. And on top of that, they probably had an offer they couldn't refuse, like so many other businesses, and they were bought out to make fucking condos. You can get a ticket for that. You see that? Guy's got no fucking lights on. He didn't take off the fuck any of the snow on the car. Anyway, that's it, guys. Hope you like that, and take care there. And yeah, please. Oh, look at that, a fucking Challenger in the snow. Oh boy, that's weird. All right, talk to you later, guys. Smell you later there. Please subscribe, rate, comment. Check me out on Patreon, Elton McFall. Bye bye.